Hello everyone, my name is Zach David. I drive F4 cars and I drive for US Racing. These are my top 20 things on my bucket list. So number one on the bucket list is obviously, since I'm on the racing path, being an F1 Formula 1 is the ultimate goal, you know.
Do you have any F1 idols?
Yeah, I have Sebastian Vettel. I liked him, especially when I started watching him. Basically when he was dominating in Red Bull, so I gotta cheer for him, you know.
Have you got to meet him already?
No, I have not, but
you hope to.
I hope to. That's actually one of the other things on my bucket list, you know, to like have a sit down with him and chat.
Why Sebastian Vettel?
Every time I watched his onboard, he looked smooth, and every time he was off the track, he just like really calm, and he was always winning, and I know I kind of wanted to be like that guy. Next thing on the bucket list is drive on the road legally, so just like on the streets, you know. I'm excited. The next thing on my bucket list is to go driving in the ice. So
what made you want to drive on the ice?
I'm like, you see the rally cars, and okay, that's a bit extreme, but it's really good because it looks really fun to do, because you're always like sideways and everything. It's like, oh, you're on the limit, you know.
Do you think your mom would let you drive on the ice?
Hopefully. The next thing on my list is to good university and may hopefully study engineering, go down a path in engineering.
Is there any university you already have in mind?
Preferably, or like ideally somewhere in Europe, you know.
Alright, what next?
Well, I want to visit an alpaca farm with my friends. My friends, they love alpacas, and they just came up to me, showed me like these pictures on Instagram of these alpacas. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know. I was like, oh, gotta meet one someday.
Alright, so what's the next thing you're bucket list?
Go to Antarctica, because I can show you actually. This map is basically everywhere we've been, and there's a lot in Europe and quite a bit in Asia as well, but there's not really anything down here, so I want to fill that out. Next thing is go diving with my friends. Actually, they've already invited me a couple of times, but since I've been so busy going out of the country, like, it's been quite difficult to plan together with them. I do want to see like a shark though, like, just like there, but hopefully it doesn't like eat me or anything. I just want to see it. Next is to own a supercar. Like, I don't know what kind of supercar yet, you know, preferably a Porsche, you know, a nice Porsche.
Do you have a specific Porsche in mind?
For now, probably the 911 GT3. Next on my bucket list is to be famous enough, so if I go somewhere like a mall, so to a public place, people will recognize me and they'll be like, oh, that's Zach David, like, you know. I wouldn't say an idol, I just want to be recognized. Next on the bucket list is to get a DNA test. I know mostly like my heritage, but I just want to know everything past that, you know, like the 1% of stuff. Next on the bucket list, I'd want to start a business for myself, and hopefully it becomes big, and then I'll be head of a big business.
Do you have a specific business you might want to take?
To be honest, since it's so far down, not much, but something along motorsport, cars, something like that, yeah.
What's next up on the bucket list?
Well, I want to be able to go on trips internationally with my friends, just for a vacation.
Is there a specific country already you have in mind?
Anywhere in Europe. But I'm thinking Italy, because that's the place I know most about in Europe. So yeah.
What specifically in Italy do you want to show them?
I want to show them the places I've been in Italy. So like the racetracks I've been to, the sites I've seen, like, you know, maybe take them to like Rome or something, you know, show them the Colosseum. Next up is Google search my name, and I want there to be a page of myself there. A page of myself and my achievements, just like if you search Zach David, just me. Yeah.
I think that's in a lot of people's bucket list now.
Yeah.
If you had control of the first sentence that goes under Zach David, what did you write?
Zach David, F1 world champion. Next one is learn how to aim properly in any video game. Like, I feel like I know how to play the game, it's just that I can't aim, you know.
Which game is the hardest?
CSGO. It's so, I struggle so hard.
But which game is the easiest in the genre?
I'd say Valorant, to be honest, yeah.
Yes.
Quite basic. I'm okay. I'm decent. Yeah. Next up, fly around in a private jet. Not to any set destination, but just around in the sky in the private jet. Preferably with friends, you know, it would be a lot more fun.
So what's next up on the bucket list?
Become good at racket sports. Like, I'm not that bad myself now, but a lot of the drivers play, and I want to be better than them at racket sports.
Which one's your favorite?
Paddle. More fast paced, it's more high intensity, so I feel more alive, you know, more adrenaline. Next up is to go on a road trip with my friends. Place in Europe again. I mean, spending that much time with your friends in the car, it's obviously crazy, but I think it's gonna be really fun. So yeah. Number 19 is to climb a high-ish mountain, you know. I wouldn't say not Everest, but like decently high mountain. Maybe like Kilimanjaro or something like that.
Last thing on the bucket list?
Last thing on the bucket list is to I want to be able to bring my friends on in my F1 race, you know. Like once I get there, I'll just bring them to watch me, you know.
Is there a specific stadium that you hope for that moment to be in?
Now in F1 they opened a track in Las Vegas, so you know, once everyone's old enough we could go there, I guess. Thank you everyone. That was my top 20 things on my bucket list. I hope that you'll see me be able to achieve them in the future.